So we're going to be rating every single TF2 cosmetic. So we're going to do that. First, I want to buy one of the new winter crates real quick because it's the crate that I'm going to be judging the cosmetics on. All right. I've already opened this crate a decent amount. I did a decent crate unboxing not too long ago. You get the videos on the channel. Take a look at this crate. By the way, I have yet to get this new crate to drop on this account. I have yet to get this to drop because of course. Anyway, let's look at all of the items in here and I'm going to rate them 1 out of 10 just for fun. We're not going to do. All right, let's go over these. We have Big Man on Campus. I kind of like this. It's not too bad. I already have this on my heavy. Actually, it's okay. It's like a 5 out of 10. Balkan. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's mid. I don't really like it that much. There's like a 4 out of 10 for me. Impaler, mid hat, just a like generic. I mean, it's got a whole thing to it, but I'm saying the cosmetics on their own, not as like, you know, the combo, because the Impaler is meant to go with the masked loyalty, I think, and the right here, the Torture's trench coat. So like as a whole, the entire combination's like a solid 9 out of 10. But just the helmet on its own, it's okay. I'll give it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10, you know, like a 5.5 out of 10. So really quickly, I want to go over why I would rate this so low. I changed my answer to 3.5. I talk about it later, but I just want to drill it into your heads because I know people are going to hate on me. It's part of the best combo. This has nothing to do with combos. I do rate the combos while I talk about this, but this is specifically the cosmetics on their own. And the rating also has to do with other cosmetics. So like a hat cosmetic for Pyro. There are a lot of really cool hat / head cosmetics for Pyro, and the Impaler, whatever the hell it is. I think it's Impaler. I don't know what it's called. I forget the name of it already. There's just so many cooler looking cosmetic heads or hats for Pyro that I would prefer to use over this. Like this cosmetic on its own, if it's not part of the full suit, and even with the entire set itself, I probably wouldn't use it. There are just so many better ones. I really like the Halloween cosmetic we got with the saw going through his head. That is sick. Why wouldn't you ever, like, I have that on permanently because it's a full-on moving saw in his head. Like, there are just so many better. It's not like it's a bad cosmetic, and it's not like it's poorly made or anything. It's just there were so much cooler cosmetics to me. Again, this is opinionated, but that is just, I just wanted to explain why. Like, this is comparing it to other cosmetics and whatnot. I do talk about that later on, but I just wanted to make sure that I explained it fully right now. Rugged rags. I kind of like this. This is like a solid, like 6.5, 6.5 out of 10 for me. Covert covers. I really liked this, and then I saw that like on the workshop, it was like made in like 2013 or like 2014 or something like that. On the character, it doesn't actually look that good. So like if I put it on my spy, like if I were to put this on, the model doesn't look right. Like model wise, it doesn't, like it looks old. Like it doesn't match the actual model texture. Like it doesn't look finished. Like the coloration looks very off. Blue team, like it's just really dark. Like the scarf is way darker than it should be. Like it just, like the goggles are very polygon, although my settings are lowish, but I don't know. Like I like the full mask cosmetics. What the fuck? Like if we take a look at Sniper, I really like this, the Cold Killer. I love the Cold Killer. I think it's a really cool looking cosmetic. Like I love how it just covers your entire face. Yeah, covert covers, it's like a 4. It's like a 4, maybe a 3. Like, I don't know. I kind of hate it, and I shouldn't, like, because I really like the full face covering, like full mask. You know, it's just stuff like that. But it's like a 3. I'm giving it like a 3.5 to be honest. Maybe even a 3. I just don't like it that much. Sleuth suit. I think that's how I pronounce it. I have this on my engineer and I genuinely like it. I want to get a strange version. I do. And we're not going to talk about paint regions and stuff like that because I'm not going to get into that. But just like the base cosmetic, I want a strange version of this. I like a lot of engineers jacket / shirt changing cosmetics, and I really do like this. Is it you know, are there better cosmetics I should have made it in that I saw for engineer? Probably, but I like this. I have it currently equipped. I give it like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I genuinely like this cosmetic a lot. Cap, it's mid. It's like a 4 out of 10. At most a 4. You know, maybe a 3.5, but it's like a 4. It's okay. Puffed practitioner, don't really, I don't know, it's okay. Like, it's a 5 out of 10. There are so many medic coats that, and I have this, by the way, as you can see, it's checked off. It's like, there are so many medic coats. Like, if we look at medic, I have this on him, as you can see, you know, throw that on. Like, I have this on medic. There are so many coats that are extremely similar to that one, like, because I mean, every one of his jackets like has the back to begin with, so like that, you know, it's like, I mean, something else that I think is way more like it, like this. Like, I like this more. Like, this is like Heat of Winter is probably my favorite cosmetic for medic. Favorite cosmetic for medic. And then at that point, you could just do like Angel of Death, take the horns off, put the hood on, and then like this looks way cooler. Whatever. It's like a 5. I don't know. 6, 5, 5.5, something around there. Wanderer's Wool. This is like the one of the first items that I unboxed when I opened this crate. I got a strange version of this. So the first version of this that I unboxed, this is one of the first cosmetics from this crate that I unboxed, and it was a strange Wanderer's Wool. I'd already looked at this cosmetic before it got added to the case, and there's multiple versions. Like, you can change the hat so that instead of it being Christmas themed, you can make it like just a normal beanie, like look like a normal beanie. I think you can get rid of the blood too. Like, there's an option to change the blood, but I think it's pretty solid. I like how it adds a beard too. Obviously, usually you can put beards on. Usually it's just a hat and not a beard, but I like how it's like a full set where you get the beard and the hat and the hair. It's like a solid like 8. Cozy cover up. We already have a scarf cosmetic, man. Like, it's not bad, but it's like that's like a 4 out of 10. Isotopic insulator. Apparently people were complaining that this is like too neon bright. I don't know. I have this and I think it looks fine. I have flux on, so that tints my screen, so maybe it's not as bright as I think it is, but color wise, I like this. I think it's a cool cosmetic. It's like a solid, it's like an 8 out of 10 for me, genuinely. I don't know. I feel like Scout doesn't really have a lot of full-on jacket cosmetics. Like, the closest thing he has to this that I can remember is the like track jacket that he has. I mean, I could take a look at that right now. I literally have it on. Like, it genuinely, like, I like the isotopic insulator. I have it on my class. Like, I think it looks. I wish I had a strange version. Like, to me, the closest cosmetic we have to a jacket like that is the thermal tracker, and the thermal tracker looks cool. But I don't know, like, it's a nice winter poofy cosmetic. Like, it gives it that, it's like a, you know, the poofy, like, I like it. It looks cool. Torture's trench coat. I kind of like this. I don't know, I feel like we have a lot of cosmetics that are like World War, you know, whatever. Obviously, apparently this is from Warhammer. I don't know. I don't really, it's like a 6.5 for me. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen a lot of cosmetics that are like full-on World War I style trench coats. Like, I feel like we have these, maybe not for Pyro, but I feel like I've seen a lot of these already. Strasbourg Scholar, it just looks like his normal suit. I don't really see anything special about it. This is like a solid like 5 or 6. Maybe when I put it on, maybe if I get one, I'll have to see. But I'm not a fan. Like, it's a whole suit, which is fine, but I feel like we already have cosmetics that look like that. I mean, if we take a look at, like, I like the tactical turtleneck a lot. I love this cosmetic. I love the turtleneck. I like the Dead of Night a lot. You take a look at, like, I like the assassin's attire. I love this cosmetic. Like, I like a lot of spy cosmetics, to be honest. You know, the blood banker kind of just looks like that, to be honest. Okay, it's kind of cool. I would have to put it on, like, I would have to get one. Like, I'm a fan, like, I really, really like spy cosmetics. There's not a lot of spy cosmetics that I don't like, but I I don't really care about this. Like, it's just a normal suit. Like, it's slightly different than his normal suit because the jacket's opened, and I guess it, you know, it's got a bit of the box, and like, I don't, it's like I can't even grade it. It's like a 5 at most right now. Well, it's like a 4 to 5. I want to say like it's like mid to really grade it. The Clue hairdo. I love this. I unboxed this. I have it on, as you can see. I think it's cool. I like this cosmetic. I love Engineer's hats. I love all of his headwear and like just Engineer's cosmetics in general. Just, he always looks cool. Engineer always looks cool with his cosmetics on. Anything that removes his normal hard hat, I love. So like, this is like an 8 out of 10 for me, genuinely. Like, I think this is just cool looking. Slumber slacks. It's like a 4 or 5. I would give it like a 4.5 out of 10. Just solid. Frigid fashion. I'm not a fan. I had 2 of these. I don't even know if I still have. I might still have one. Did I get rid of it? I think I might have. Oh, it might be gone. I might have sold it on the market or traded it, or used it in a trade up contract. I had 2 of them. I unboxed 2 of them. That's how little I liked it. To say I really like it. It's different. You know, it reminds me of Lazy Town for some reason. He's got clout goggles on. It's mid. It's like a 4. It's a 4 out of 10 for me. It's just meh. Trench warfare. I like again, this is the same genre as like the Torture's trench coat. It's not bad. I like it. Like, it's cool. It works for TF2. I don't know. It's like a 6. It's like a 6.5. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of really good looking jacket, like coat cosmetics for like just chest area jacket changing cosmetics for Soldier to begin with. Lazy loungewear. It's just a chest area. Like, this is like a 4 for me. Dapper Dixons. I really like this hat. Just the top hat with the glasses. This is like a 7 out of 10 for me. Bonk beanie. I kind of like this. I like this. And obviously you can combo it with the his isotopic insulator. I wish I had a bonk beanie. I would love a Blizzardy Storm bonk beanie. Oh my god, that would go so well. Yeah, I would say it's like a solid. I would say it's a 7, genuinely. Like, I like it. I actually like it a lot. Solid 7 out of 10 for me. On its own, though, on its own without the isotopic insulator, how would it look with other cosmetics? Yeah, we're gonna have to bump it down to a 5. Yeah, I would say it's a 5 because if you're not comboing it with the isotopic insulator, you like it. Maybe it would look better on its own with like another jacket, but I don't know now that I think about it. Like, I told you, I love mask type cosmetics like this. I mean, Pyro has a lot of really good head cosmetics. A lot of really good ones. The one with the saw in his head that somehow thankfully isn't Halloween restricted. I currently have on with the moving saw. He has a lot of really cool head changing cosmetics. Like, this should be like a 9 or a 10 out of 10, but he has a lot of really good cosmetics. It's like an 8 for me. It's really nice, but Pyro has some good cosmetics. This is like an 8, maybe a 7.5. And I don't mean that as in it's bad. I mean that as in Pyro has so many good cosmetics already that like this is ranked that low because he has so many good cosmetics. So I guess it's a good thing that this is ranked lower. Then we have the Scruffed and Stitched. It's a red, which is fine, but it's weird because the Scruffed and Stitched is sniper only, and it's literally just the Wanderer's Wool. It's just the Wanderer's Wool, but for sniper. It's really weird. Like, I think it's cool. This is easily an 8.5 out of 10 for me, though. Orders beanie. Maybe an 8.5. 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Really hard to decide. I want to say a 9. It's not a 10 out of 10 because I would definitely, if it was unusual, it's a 10 out of 10. You're always keeping it on. Unusual board beanie, it's a 10 out of 10. But a 9 out of 10 for just the board beanie. You know, there's very few hats that I would be willing to interchange this with. Some classes, this would be on all the time. Other classes, there might be like 1 or 2 hats I would interchange unless I'm doing like a special entire outfit that I would do. But yeah, this works. It's simple. It's just a beanie. It's just a winter beanie with the little white top. I like it. I think it's an easy 9 out of 10.